Hi guys, welcome to the Channel of Love. Okay, today I feel drawn to, first of all, put away the You Got This cards that we had from yesterday that appeared in the Affirmator cards. We've got the washing machine on, but it's all good. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Anything is possible and everything can be. And everyone you meet has something to teach you. And I felt like pulling like a storyboard, a picture board today. It's a beautiful day out there. I was going to do a reading outside, but we do have kind of like the neighbours around, seeing as everyone's kind of around and about at this time. Everyone needs help sometimes. Shall we use these? Okay, we can pull a couple. Okay, I'm going to use the Fairy Tarot, and I could pull out a Ladybird classic cover postcard and see what the Ladybird books want to say. Let's have a look at You Got This. Okay, well there's two. We'll pick them up later. Oh, it's like I feel, oh, okay, we've got three. I felt like I wanted to scratch my head, like quizzingly. You're going to go in? I gave you the third one. It's all good. Okay. Let's do these fairy tarots. I'm just going to have a look at the pictures and see if I can kind of put together a story. Let's have a tap into the fairy realm. Any cards hiding? Any sneaky ones? Not today. We're with the fairies. Oh, these colours come in beautifully. Try not to look. Then two cards at the top here want to come off. We'll have a look at them, but it was the colours here. Well, it was actually the book. Anyway, put them cards down. What's these two top cards? Unity. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. So you have a masculine here who is, there's two children and a bird, a very pretty, it looks like a canary. A yellow canary. I don't know if it does, but listen, this is what's coming out. Got the masculine here sitting on a little stump or a toadstool. And I want a magnifying glass. That's what I want. Okay. I was just having a look at what this little one here holding. They're holding like a stick, a cane, a branch. Oh, I can see so much more here. Okay. I can see hand cream under my fingernails. Let me just... Okay, what was the other one? Eight of Winter. You have what it takes if only you believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Well, we've got two conversations going on here. So this is the Divine Masculine. And this is the Divine Feminine looking at the Divine Masculine. So this is very much about, it's like, I don't want to say what's going on. What's going on? For non-blondes. What's going on with the blondes? Anyway. But it's like, it is that energy. What's going on? So we've got the masculine here, 5, which is a transitional number. Let's read about unity. We had this last night. I felt like separating the energies because I feel it's just at the moment very one-sided towards guiding the Divine Masculine. Well, this is an equal opportunity. So, okay. 5. I'm in no rush today. I don't know if my guys are and if they want to come downstairs, but hey, they can. They have that freedom. I can see a tea towel hanging over there. It looks like it says last coffee break. Last coffee break. I don't think it says that at all. First coffee break. Break. There's red eggs. Talk about red fish. Red eggs, like the whole egg fills a saucepan. It looks more like a wok. Let's read Unity. Wok? What? A wok? A what? A wok? Look, go with it. It makes sense to someone. Okay. Learning the traditional ways of doing things can sometimes be very effective. Other times, though, we need to break out of the box. It says break on there. I can see that bit. It's in one of those, what are they called? Like a speech bubble, but it's kind of, it's like a thought bubble. It's like when you have like, pow, wow, bang. Okay. Learning the traditional ways of doing things can sometimes be very effective. Other times, though, we need to break out of the box and consider new and creative modes of accomplishing our goals. Discussing various methods, old and new, with those you trust can help you know which philosophy to follow at any given time. If your goals are meeting with resistance, it may be due to the method you are using to attain them, rather than a flaw in your actual plans. Be open to trusted people's perceptions regarding the right strategy to take. Now, a lot's been coming up about the divine masculine really putting his faith and trust into the divine feminine's energy, and I'm going to say like into her beliefs. It's like he's at the moment he's hanging on to her beliefs. Having a support group of friends and a spiritual teacher who walks his or her talk will uplift you and allow you to stand tall in all your work. So I want to say like the community that we've built. Okay. So it's important to always stay on the path of integrity in every aspect of life. The law of attraction rewards those who follow their dreams while remaining honest and true in dealing with others. Align yourself with organisations or people who have high spiritual ideals. In this card, our two fairy students have found a mentor to teach them both old and new ways of thinking. Definitely a fatherly role here. The masculine actually being that mentor for children. All children. Okay. It's like the wise one. This is the divine masculine, the wise one. The feminine's kind of looking back here over her shoulder as if to say, you have what it takes. If only you believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless when you're not, and a lack of self-confidence that's keeping you from getting what you want. It's like she's kind of giving him a telling off. So let's have a look at the additional meanings of this card first. Doing the right thing for the right reason. Remaining true to your principles. Being a spiritual teacher to others and or consulting one for guidance. And respecting your elders or the past. The power of prayer. Wow. Okay, so it's like you've prayed for this divine masculine. This is your legacy, your destiny. It's like you have what it takes. If only you just believe in yourself. But at the moment, it's like he's hanging on to her coattails. I think that might be. Hanging on to the divine feminine's coattails. It's like when you're kind of, I don't know, you're snuggled into your mum or dad and you just like, you just lead the way. You trust them. Okay, right then. So should we go over to the feminine side and have a look at what she's saying? Because I do feel as if this is the feminine saying to the divine masculine here. The Eight of Winter. The Eight of Swords. The idea that you're trapped by your situation is a false one. So I do feel as if this is the feminine talking to the masculine here. The idea that you're trapped by your situation is a false one. Don't let your ego convince you you're without power. You have what it takes to move out of any situation you don't like. With resolve and determination, tell yourself that you will have the life you desire. Believe in yourself. Changes require commitment, and that means making a choice to actively improve matters. If you find it difficult to focus, ask God, the angels and the fairies to send you signs to help create a plan. So that's really the feminine saying to the masculine, you have been sent the signs. You know that you've prayed and that has been answered. Okay, so believe in that, so believe in yourself. You have what it takes. Take responsibility for your life now. A fairy stands on a slab of ice, feeling trapped. However, the distance from her island of ice to the next one is short, and the space easily stepped over. Her sense of entrapment is an illusion. So this is, I want to say, the wisdom the Divine Feminine is passing on to the Divine Masculine, especially about wrapping up cycles. Okay, we've got the washing machine on. It's like the final spin, the final wash. This is the Divine Feminine just reminding the Divine Masculine this is just an illusion. Okay? The distance from her island of ice to the next one is short, and the space is easily stepped over. Her sense of entrapment is an illusion. Okay, the additional meanings of this card: the illusion of being trapped, the need to take back your personal power and not believing in yourself. Right, okay. So, Divine Masculine, it looks like not you're getting it, you're being guided by the Divine Feminine. So I do feel it's the Divine Feminine's energy. You have all this feminine assistance coming to you, Divine Masculine. Okay, should we get some more? Maybe not, but we didn't even really shuffle them. Okay. I'm going to get 3 cards for underneath here. I'm going to stick to what I was doing, and 3 cards are over here. Shall we have a look at those? Okay, you've got this. Let's have a look at the you've got this cards. All right, the first one is, should we read them together? Let's do it. Make every day a masterpiece. Also, I picked up on the masculine side here, talking about the law of attraction. That is something that the Divine Masculines are more likely to grasp than talking about spirituality. Okay, the law of attraction. They're probably going to get their head around that a bit easier. An easier way to understand how the universal laws work. So make every day a masterpiece. So all we have is the now. Your potential is endless. And you always pass failure on the way to success. It's that illusion. Divine Masculine, you always pass failure on the way to success. No bypassing it. You're not a failure. You're just about to become a huge success. Have a think about that. I feel all I can hear in there is but what? You always pass failure on the way to success. No buts. No ifs or maybes. Right, let's get 3 cards then. Seeing as, let me see if I can show you. Okay, I just want to show you here. Make every day a masterpiece with the masculine here. I thought she looked very elegant here. And it's like you are a masterpiece though, Divine Feminine. And the Divine Feminine saying, but your potential is endless. And then you always pass failure on the way to success. It's like she does know, it says. It said in the book, didn't it? About it being an illusion. Right, let's get these 3 cards then. King of Wands for the Divine Masculine. King of Spring. King of Spring. Just the right season for you. I've got all them. Innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected. What the hell? Who's an inspector? An uninspector. Okay. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Wow. So this is the Divine Masculine. Just have a little think about that. I don't know what's going on here because all I can see is the Divine Feminine. So let's pick up that card first and pop that over. Oh, okay, very itchy. The Divine Feminine here. Now she's kind of walking towards... Well, she's not walking, is she? She's on her horse. Right, we're going to work this out. Oh, you might have been building dens, look. It's like the thatched cottages I picked up yesterday, like the roof. I can see the blue here. It does look like the blue in his wand is kind of lined up with maybe the throat. There's a little star there between. The song. I'm a little star. It goes, just keep trying, trying. It's just a matter of timing. Okay. And is all I see, and you sure look like a star to me. Just keep trying, or just keep shining. I don't know, but the Divine Masculine looks at the Divine Feminine as being this absolute masterpiece. It's like, you are heaven sent, but okay. That's what I'm picking up. So we've got him. He's trying not to look. He's like, no, I'm sure this isn't for me. It's like, I'm sure I don't have the potential. So in a way, he's hanging on to her beliefs because the Divine Feminine, it's 1331. The Divine Feminine has so much belief in the Divine Masculine, yeah, that, you know, your potential is endless. And he's kind of like, he wants to hang on to that belief. Of course he does. We all like someone that sees our potential and encourages us, and but it's scary. Because then it's kind of like, whoa, what have you done? Put me up on a pedestal. It's like an expectation there. But it is really just the Divine Feminine knows within herself, authenticity is the key. Okay. So we have a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. The Divine Feminine telling the Divine Masculine. An unexpected supporter of your cause. So I do feel the Divine Masculine is more inclined now because he's kind of hanging on to the coattails of the fairy tales of the Divine Feminine. Let's get rid of the coat, okay? No one's going anywhere, are they? Don't need a coat today. So hanging on to the fairy tales of the Divine Feminine. But it's like he's turning his head, but he is so tempted. It's like he's standing up. Okay, he's inspired. He is wise. He might be a bit theatrical, melodramatic. I mean, but what? Okay, 6 of Spring. Got to not try and chuckle so much today. But that's all keeps coming out of these conversations. Like, okay, what's on the table today then? Oh, okay. So, Divine Feminines, you're on your unicorn. And wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. Seriously. So she is a star here. Look. Right, let's read these because we've got the 6 of Spring. Okay. The 6 of Wands and the King of Spring, King of Wands. That 6 is that number of harmony. Okay, let's read the King first. See what he's got to say. So we're in the right season. We've got Spring here. It's time to spring into action. The washing machine's just finished. Awesome. We just got to find the spring. Someone's up and off. The King of Wands, King of Spring. Innovative, inspiring, wise and theatrical. A financial windfall. That's like the luckiest. It feels like the luckiest man alive to be able to, what's the word? I was going to say nab the Divine Feminine. To bag himself a Divine Feminine. Anyway, okay. Let's have a look. An inspiring leader. The King of Spring is charismatic and bold, with a flair for the dramatic. He is probably a leader in whatever industry he has chosen, but don't be surprised if you also see him in the local community theatre in a starring role. He does like the spotlight. See, he does. He's tempted by it. This one here is about success and public recognition. So it's definitely about being a power couple. Okay, and like hitting the world with it. Hit it. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out. To make it out of what? To make it out of time. I want to rock right now. I'm the bass and I came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock what? the microphone. Hit it. Right, okay. Let's, It Takes Two, Rob Bass. Seem quite perky today, don't I? Okay. Fucking masterpiece. Right. This king is innovative and motivational. And he can lead people to do great things. He can. His potential is endless. Look, he can lead people to do great things. Very inspiring. He loves his family and is therefore quite the father figure. Yes, he is. You can see. That's about do the right thing for the right reason. It says on that card. Let's get back to the King of Wands. His warm and charming nature makes him very approachable, and he's willing to provide you with wise counsel. Just don't upstage him. Well, come on. That's not fair. It's like the spotlight's waiting for the Divine Masculine. He's the one choosing not to be in it. Okay. Just don't upstage him. He wants to be the centre of attention, and if you attempt to share his spotlight, you'll quickly find yourself standing alone, or the Divine Feminine standing alone anyway. So what's she got to lose? She's going for it. She'll take the spotlight if you're not going to, Divine Masculine. That was a bit unfair. I'm just saying it. I'm saying it for the Divine Feminines. I'm saying it for our country. Our countries. That's not... Okay. The king stands to show that he's ready to take action. His throne is adorned with a golden lion to show his courage. Okay then. You always pass failure on the way to success, so let's see if the Divine Masculine, how courageous he really is, whether he is going to step into that spotlight. He may not have an issue sharing it with the Divine Feminine, but he has an issue with the Divine Feminine being in the spotlight. And she's kind of saying, well, you can join me. Your potential is endless also, but you must pass failure on the way to success. Can't bypass that one. Okay. His throne is adorned with a golden lion to show courage. Next to it is a pair of beehives, lots of bees around, indicating his diligence. So you might have been a bit dozy then, like the Divine Masculine, because the bees have been a bit dozy. Okay, a bit big, like they've been, I don't know, let's not say it, like they're big fat wasps. Been a bit lazy. Lazy on their life maybe, gathering the nectar. Making honey. Let's not go there, okay? Okay. So the additional meanings of this card: a financial windfall, an unexpected supporter of your cause, public speaking, promotions or advancement in your career. So this is, you can promote yourself, Divine Masculine. It does look like you may be supporting a different cause now, like towards the Divine Feminine. Okay. Let's have a look at the Divine Feminine, because she's already there. Six of Spring. Okay, this is about... now, in the traditional Rider-Waite, I always look at it as the masculine on the horse, and he's kind of a turn, and he's got his, like, cheerleaders. Okay, so he's got his welcoming committee, party. So the Six of Spring, but there is a feminine here. She's just surrounded by orbs. He has stars. And you sure look like a star to me. Oh, are they meant to be beehives? Oh, I get it. Now, the Divine Feminine, like I said, is here on her own. I would say that she has the orbs here guiding her. There are pros and cons to virtually... Wrong card. We're on the Seven of Summer. We're on the Six of Spring. How the fuck do we get to the Seven of Summer? Seven of Summer is about making a decision. Okay, there's pros and cons. Let's have a look. She's not a con. She's a pro. Okay, seriously, Divine Masculines. Okay. Divine Feminine. Congratulations on a job well done. This isn't a time to be shy or humble. Even if you don't normally seek attention, it's healthy to bask in the glow of your accomplishments. It's healthy, look. Allow people to see the wonderful things that you've created. Be visible and vocal about your beliefs. Let your unique talents and passions be known. Your role model, showing others what is possible, including you, Divine Masculine. Seriously. It's just about your ego, about, don't take his spot in the spotlight. It's like, well, you're not there. Okay. Wonderful news is on its way to you, Divine Feminine. It may be a promotion, a new career opportunity, or even an award. Positive recognition for your hard work is at hand. Whoop! You're about to be rewarded. Divine Masculine knows. He does know that the Divine Feminine, the Divine Feminine is going to be receiving her abundance. He knows that she's done the work. He's not silly. He really is not silly. Okay, might be a bit dozy, but not silly. The card features a person of great accomplishments. Unicorns represent purity of thought, while the red rose petals show passion and commitment. No wonder she's such a success. There you go. No wonder, Divine Masculine. Do you share those attributes? So the unicorn represent the Divine Feminine's purity of thought, while the red rose petals show compassion. Not compassion, just passion. She does have compassion. Passion and commitment. No wonder she's such a success. The additional meanings of this card: success, receiving awards or scholarships, being in the public eye, an offer of help from someone very successful. Smart choices. Okay, so do carry on being vocal and being out there, and what did it say? Sharing your... Allow people to see the wonderful things that you've created. Be visible and vocal about your beliefs. Let your unique talents and passions be known. Your role model, showing others what is possible. Yeah, you can't back down just because of the Divine Masculine's ego. Seriously. Right, so now what then? Now what? Okay, well, it says an unexpected supporter of your cause. Divine Feminines, you've got an offer of help from someone very successful. If the Divine Masculine passes failure, then he is on his way to being that successful person. Okay, awesome. Should we have a look at the next card? So we've got the Eight of Autumn. Okay, now I feel as if, I'm going to put this on the masculine side. I feel as if the masculine, this is him, okay, this wise one, but I do feel as if having a female counterpart is going to be very beneficial. Especially with the feminine essence here. Teaching mystical magic, okay, fairy tales, the belief to little girls especially. Look, it says do more research before proceeding, education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanships and long-term projects. I feel like the Divine Masculine is looking for unity here, someone to it is the power couple, let's not say that, influential world leaders, children leaders, leading the children. It's quite beautiful, this. Okay, so excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. Okay, we can have a look at this one. We can have a look here. There's a screen here, so it's very much about privacy. So I feel as if it's a very mature, like if we're kind of time jumping into the future, this looks like a very beautiful couple who are guiding and influencing. It's very calming, peaceful. You've got the screen here. She has the stars around her here, and the masculine has the stars here. So it's definitely the Divine Masculine's preferred choice. It is his star. He just doesn't feel... He feels a failure. doesn't realise that you need to feel like that before you can actually move on for success and public recognition. So I feel like this is going over on the masculine side. And then we have, okay, let's just do the masculine side first, and then we'll see what the Divine Feminine wants to say, because it's a major arcana. Jasper's come to join us so that he can itch his irritation in front of me. Just to let me know, remind me, you irritate me, I know. 8 of Autumn, I try not to giggle. It's not that I find it funny. I did find the spotlight bit funny. Okay, I'll admit to that one. It's a giggle, it's a nervous giggle, a giggle at the wrong times. Okay. This is on the masculine side, so learn everything you can. So this is definitely the yin yang coming together because of their spectrum of experience. Put that together and they cover it all. So this is a very wise, do the right thing for the right reason. Unity here. So learn everything you can. It may be time to return to school or get more training in the skills you seek. This could involve taking seminars. So working with the Divine Feminine here. She seems to be guiding the Divine Masculine, advising him today. Perhaps you'll gain skills. Okay, I've just missed a bit. This could involve taking seminars, furthering your professional development, or even going back to college. Perhaps you'll gain skill as an apprentice or provide instruction as a mentor. If you'd like to change careers, now is the time, Divine Masculine. Just going to tuck this bit of hair behind mine. Okay. Go down. The energy that you put into your job is recognised and appreciated by everyone, including the fairies. So the Divine Masculine definitely is this, he does like to be in the spotlight. Behind the scene where he is. So it's definitely about being that someone of the community, a community worker. So the energy that you put into your job is recognised and appreciated by everyone, including the fairies. Talk about the law of attraction again here. The law of attraction returns your energy to you in the form of prosperity, abundance and advancement. A little girl fairy learns a trade from her grandmother, who is also her mentor. She is careful to write down everything her teacher has to say. Definitely about being about influential grandparents here. Additional meanings of this card: education, excellent craftsmanship, being paid well for high quality work, long-term projects, work that represents who you are, and doing research. Okay. So over on the feminine side, her guidance for the masculine is ego. And what it's like she's advising him to do is to burn all the guilt. Let it go. Because you can see he's having like this kind of little fire here. He's letting go of all the guilt. He's not even touching it. He's just kind of like prodding it in. It's like, no, you don't need that guilt on your hands. So I want to say you've done nothing wrong to the Divine Masculine. That's coming through. It's like, but you've done nothing wrong. You always pass failure on the way to success. So we're going back to the illusion here and the feminines saying to the Divine Masculine, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items and getting caught up in fear and worry. Okay, let's have a read. It's a major arcana. It's card number 15. It's like 10 away from that. Happiness can be elusive if you're not clear on your own priorities, motivations and behaviours. Taking time for self-reflection allows you the opportunity to experience great personal epiphanies and practice self-forgiveness. So this solitude time that we've all encountered in some way, shape or form, okay? The whole world has been affected by this at the moment, a quarantine. So that will give you that time for that self-reflection. and it allows you the opportunity to experience great personal epiphanies and practice self-forgiveness, which I do feel the Divine Masculine has done here. You have done that. Okay. So see the truth of who you are. Release those aspects that no longer serve you. Let go of guilt, fear, and blame. Have compassion for yourself. Okay, so I said like the Divine Feminine does have compassion, okay, but it was passion and commitment that she had here. And I did say she does have compassion, but the reason I didn't say it is because you have to have compassion for yourself first, Divine Masculine. Then the Divine Feminine, okay, will follow suit. Not that she doesn't, but you need to find that for yourself, compassion. Have compassion for yourself. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you for being divinely perfect in this moment. Detox from harmful foods, substances, or people. Confront your fears and release yourself from any limitations or self-imposed traps. Give yourself permission to be free. Our fairy friends stand before a traditional Celtic Beltane fire, a springtime sacred ceremony to release the old, that is guilt, fear, blame, and other products of the ego, and welcome the new. Additional meanings of this card: determining what is the cause and what is the symptom. What we got with there coming down? I don't know. Wanted to fall. Maybe we need to have a look then, because it says determining what is the cause and what is the symptom, and that fell down. It says have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. Okay, so determining what is the cause and what is the symptom. Placing too much importance on material items and getting caught up in fear and worry, dependency or addiction. Wow. Here you are then. So now you are having a really good think. And this has been going on, I've said, since like autumn time, about November, October, November time. You've just been sitting there thinking. How long have you been in quarantine for? Did you self-isolate before? It's okay, Divine Feminines did as well. It was to help you prepare for now. So, 7 of autumn, let's have a look. What are you eating? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Good boy. If that's what you believe, that's what will happen. Eat that apple a day. Look at your beautiful wings. Put your rake down. Got all your pumpkins. And your pumpkin patch. 7 of autumn. 7 of Pentacles. It's like waiting for your harvest to come in. Okay. Well, it looks like it could be a good time for change now. But you've been told this. You've had the epiphanies and the guidance. Okay. 7 of autumn. Divine Masculines. The best treasures in life are often... Okay. For one, I need to just deal with this hair. That's it. And we're going to speak properly. Do you want to take the apple out of your mouth? Okay. The best... Don't eat those pips though, will you? Don't eat the apple pips on the core. Okay. So the best treasures in life often take a while to mature, don't they? It's like you're needing to be guided on lots of little aspects you wasn't told about. So don't stop believing just as the fruit ripens on the vine. Don't stop believing. Your plans may seem to be moving slowly, but the pace is quicker than you realise. Be patient, soon your harvest will come in and you'll see how successful you have been. As you wait for your goals to come to fruition, now is a good time to ponder your progress so far. Note the improvements or adjustments to your process that you might make next time around. Okay, so as you wait for your goals to come to fruition, now is a good time to ponder your progress so far. Note the improvements or adjustments to your process that you might make next time around. A young farmer fairy waits patiently for his crops to mature. In the meantime, he contemplates how to occupy his time until the harvest. Divine Masculine, you've been waiting a while. Wow. Something's going to change, okay? You've got something coming in. A financial windfall. You're wrapping up something. It's been going on since, autumn. Additional meanings of this card: diligence, slow but measurable progress, a foreseeable increase in income, time for a little rest, worrying for no reason, time for a little rest. It says on this side, it's like, gas up. It's your potential's needed. You need to, your leadership skills are needed now. So, but let's put you over here, and then we've got the Seven of Winter. And it says, positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, travelling or relocating. So you might just be waiting for any restrictions to be lifted. And that's what you're impatient. Maybe you've been waiting so long for something to be wrapped up, or you've been considering something since like autumn. And then that could be like 6 months ago. Okay, now that we're kind of really into spring. Just with the welcome relief from troubled times, it's coming. Positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, travelling or relocating. Big move for you, Divine Masculine. A move into the spotlight. How do you feel about that? I'm not sure. It's like if he doesn't want the spotlight, he doesn't really want the Divine Feminine to have it either. It's like, seriously, she wants the spotlight and she wants you to have it as well. Pros, cons. Okay. Six of Winter. It's bloody curly hair. Okay. Divine Masculine. Positive changes are on the way. The challenging times fade away as you prepare to set sail for sunnier horizons and happier shores. Sure sounds like the Divine Feminine. Okay. Sunny and happy. Leave your troubles behind you and plot a course for the future. Allow your frustration over past inconveniences or hardships to disappear. And embrace the new dawn. You have to let it all go, because you have to pass by that failure if you want to get to success. Pass by it, not bypass. Bypassed. Oh, you could say goodbye to the past. Bye. Bye, past. Travel, especially over water, may be in your future, or your journey may be a metaphorical one. Opportunities to move or relocate should be looked upon favourably. It's time to get away, Divine Masculine. A fairy navigates his boat towards the village in the distance. While there may be ice still floating in the water, isn't there just? Said it was about, I said it was 10. It's like the gap's not that big from the ego to unity. It's like 10 steps. But you take 1, and remember that the gods take 10. So you are guided. You just need to take that, it came up yesterday, the actual first leap of faith, that first step into the unknown. It's not really unknown, is it? You're being guided. You're being told what's on the other side. I mean, that is quite apparent if you see through the illusion. A fairy navigates his boat towards the village in the distance. While there may be ice still floating in the water, the scene here shows the warmth that the future holds. Additional meanings of this card: life moving on, facing your problems so that they no longer trouble you. A welcome relief. Choose a new city to live in. You've got a welcoming committee, because you have a spiritually minded community that you're going to. You're like, thank God for that. Okay. Well, we've got 2 cards left, so you have the Queen of Spring, your counterpart here. Should we see what this is? Because this is like a clash of the ego. Oh, sorry, on the microphone. Unity. Oh, I just called to say I love you. Well, we've got the Queen of Spring. Brilliant, loyal, talented and friendly. Believe in yourself, she's saying to the Divine Masculine. Wonderful people want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. Okay, we're going to have a look and see what the Queen of Spring wants to say. She's over on the masculine side. Bye past, hello future. Hello legacy. Legacy. Legs 11. It's 11, isn't it? 11. Okay. Get moving quickly. It's definitely like the yin yang. Soulmates that were split by Zeus. Okay. They moved quickly, they did. 4 arms, 4 legs. That threatened Zeus. He split them in half and then like chucked them different ends. Countries, earths. And said, okay, this is true love. You're going to have to find your way back together. Then you're powerful. Hence why Zeus split them up. These two have found their way back together. It's beautiful. She's very mature here. You can see that she isn't like quite the grandmother yet. And neither's the masculine because I've just reversed him around. But you can see that, look at her looking into this. I said about teaching mystical magic. Okay? It's like being the oracle, the seer, the wise one. The grandmother of mothers. Quick, let's get on with this Queen of Spring. Right, we're going to have a look at the conversation between these two because it's definitely like... Sound like we're going to have like a shoot off here. Okay. 10 steps forward. And then take your aim. Okay, take your aim. Take your shot. It's not funny, is it? Enough now. Enough bickering and fighting. It's time to grow up. Both of you. Meant to be mature, divine beings. The Queen of Spring is truly amazing. She can write up a marketing plan at work, throw a birthday party with 30 kids in attendance, volunteer for the local animal shelter, and somehow make it home in time to dress up for that formal event that's so important to her spouse. Wow. So she would do all that and then still have herself ready for her divine masculine, for an event that's important to him. I love it. A devoted parent, she is graceful, intelligent and lovely. And yet her most endearing attribute is that she is a true friend. She will be there for you no matter what, and that's why everyone loves her. On the other hand, she can be a fierce competitor. An independent and strong leader, she likes to have things her way. Chances are very good that you'll agree with her ideas, but if you don't, you may have a challenging time getting her to come around to your point of view. The Queen sits on her throne, carefully contemplating her next step. Her red dress indicates that she is very passionate about her plans, and she will not wait long before taking action. Additional meanings of this card: trusting in your own abilities, showing grace under fire, maintaining a balance between work and home, and being a good parent, the determination to succeed. Wow. Now he's standing up. Right. Well, let's have a look, see what's on the other side. I know it's a card of love, because I can see. We've got the Princess of Summer. Okay, what I want to say is, because we're picking up on the Divine Feminine saying, you know, you have to go through this failure on the way to success. But this is a very new, it's not a new love, okay? It's a forgotten love. So this love is a completely new experience for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. So the Divine Feminine is saying, look, I have faith and belief, and I can see it. I can see it done. I can see the future. happy, sunny, abundant. So she sees it. But still, she's just as sensitive and emotional about this connection. It's new. So it's like you're not the only one that has to overcome your fears, divine masculine. The divine feminine has, okay? But don't think that she wasn't fearful about trusting this, or that she isn't nervous. So Princess of Summer, and I say that because there is actually a feminine on here. I need to try and get the words out though. See, she's nervous as well. She's just confident. She's let go of her ego. Well, she just trusts. She believes in herself. And she wants you to believe in yourself as well. So the Princess of Summer, gentle, sensitive, kind, and inexperienced. It's like you're going to work your way through this together. You're going to fathom it out together. A new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. She's just like you. Looks like there's about 10 steps. It's like it doesn't take you long. You can do 2 leaps with that. Maybe just 1 leap. Depending how long your legs are. Let's look at this Princess of Summer. It's been a lovely reading. How long have I been on for? 51 minutes, 27 seconds. Princess of Summer. The Princess of Summer is a gentle and sensitive soul. She is very interested in relationships with other people, but can be quite shy. If you check out her bedside table, you'll almost certainly find a romantic novel. She's poetic, with a fondness for writing, including journaling, everything she feels. If daydreaming were an Olympic sport, she'd be a gold medalist. If you approach her with outstretched arms and an open heart, she will happily embrace you and let you into her life. She will eagerly listen to all your worries with great compassion. No one cries alone when the Princess of Summer is around. Just keep in mind that she's not very experienced in the world, in the 3D world, divine masculine. You can't come to the divine feminine with that ego. She doesn't want that. She's very sensitive. A divine sensitive child, okay? Very sensitive. So if you approach her with outstretched arms and an open heart, she will happily embrace you and let you into her life. She will eagerly listen to all of your worries with great compassion. No one cries alone when the Princess of Summer is around. Just keep in mind that she's not very experienced in the world. This princess, perceives everything through her feelings. So you may not get around to thinking things through. So she may not get around to thinking things through. She feels her way. The young fairy from the Ace of Summer has grown up. While she enjoys her private garden, she is full of magic and patiently waits for love to come. Additional meanings of this card: social invitations, love letters, a special new friend, confidential information, and interpreting dreams. She sees the dream, the one dream, the universal dream. Wow, that was an amazing reading. Like, amazing. 2 decks of cards. Check me out. Let's get a journey of love. And then I'm going to give you some daily guidance, like for today. What day is it? Wednesday, the 15th of April. There may be trouble ahead, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. The choice. I'm going to read this first and then I'm going to have a look at the bottom of the deck. But I'm picking up on the colours again today. Okay. Kind of. Similar. The choice, 62. Let's read the choice. Should we ponder this, Divine Masculine? Make every day a masterpiece. Your potential is endless, and you always pass failure on the way to success. "62. There is a choice that you need to make. You are aware of it already, or it is coming to your awareness very soon. Embrace the unknown and say yes. You have the opportunity to enrich your world, to receive and therefore be able to share much more. If anxiety or fear arises, guilt or shame, treat it as the cleansing of your emotional waters, as they receive so much more inflow from the divine ocean. Let the older layers rise to the surface of your awareness to be washed away. What seems to be so much in the context of your own emotional waters is not so much at all when compared to what the great ocean is capable of holding. So let the divine ocean take the old, washing it away from you and replenishing you with the new, that you may serve life all the better. This oracle brings you guidance. It is safe to choose now. There is no wrong choice, just a choice that resonates with your heart. If it is challenging you, that is an opportunity for you to let the divine cleanse and lift you into the vibration where you feel at peace with your choice, where you can accept the grace it will bring to you. Do this now. It's your time to step up, make your life easier on yourself and open to love in a more trusting way. Come now. The divine is calling you to play. Our lives are measured in choices we have made along the path we call living. Each compass point a possibility, each step an opportunity, seemingly random. Each decision moves us inexorably in a direction both unknown and yet somehow familiar. For upon reflection, the strength we find in choosing, or the surrender of letting all unfold, leads us to the place we started from when we made that first choice to be here again. Made that first choice to be here again. And we're going back to the break, the first coffee break. And the yin yang. It was agreed, you were separated to see whether or not you decided to be here again, like in this lifetime. Prince of Winter, intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes. Whoop! He's off. It's like he's coming out of winter now. He's snowboarding. And if he can't snowboard, then this, what is that? Okay, what is that? It's white. It's pure. Doesn't look like a unicorn. Not like the Divine Feminines. He hasn't got a unicorn. What's he got here? I've gone all cold. Goosebumps. That's not going to tell me in there. Okay. Prince of Winter. He moves like a flash of light. When the Prince of Winter shows up, you know that you're in for some very quick action. His mind moves as fast as his sled, and he can instantly assess a situation, allowing him to get right to work. Or he can instantly access a situation, allowing him to get right to work. When he's on a mission, you may as well stand back and let him take charge, because he will, whether you want him to or not. All right, Divine Masculine, step up then. I think the Divine Feminine is just going to stand out of the Divine Masculine's way, let him step up into the spotlight. Okay. battle of the ego here. He is idealistic, decisive, focused and determined. He can also be a little impulsive and undiplomatic. So if this prince enters your arena, see if you can't get him to pause for just a moment of reflection to make sure his plan really is sound. The fairy moves swiftly through the snowy forest. He loves the thrill of the ride, but is he really watching where he's going? We've got the Divine Feminine here who is guiding you. It's like she's not going to stand in your way, Divine Masculine, but she will keep that. She will bring you back to, help to bring you back to centre so that you can reflect on your choices. Okay, and especially your future choices. She's like your saviour. So additional meanings of this card: believing strongly in your mission, fighting for justice, sudden or unexpected changes, intellectual solutions to problems. Coming out of this icy cold environment. Coming out of the woods. So I'm going to get you a daily guidance from your angels. And I think I'm going to get off. You've got family. Okay. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels, and be open to the gifts within the situation, and allow yourself to feel peace. So this is definitely about doing the right thing for the right reason. There are children here in the picture. It's definitely about being that role model, okay, that mentor, not only to your own children and your grandchildren, but to, it feels like, to the children of the world. It looks like Divine Masculine, you've got yourself a perfect counterpart to do that with within the Divine Feminine, and vice versa. It's like you're a team. It takes two to do this. Okay, so family. Of course it would take two to do this, to be the role model. Otherwise you'll have a lot of single families, wouldn't you, in the future? That's saying, isn't it, you're better off alone. Really? You are better off alone if you're with the wrong person. You're in toxic situations, but if you're not, stronger together than apart. More influential. Okay. This card means that the question you asked about is related to a family issue. So it's like, what's the hold up? Hold up, wait a minute. This card means that the question you asked about is related to a family issue. It could be that some healing work is needed concerning one particular family member. It's the first person who comes to mind while reading this. I've been picking up that there's children struggling in this connection. Okay, on the masculine side. Or this card might signal a need for more family togetherness, such as spending an evening or a holiday together. Your angels will guide you through this passage. Additional meanings for this card: a new addition to your family is entering. You have friends who are like a second family to you. It's time to face old feelings so that they can be released and cleared, and release an unwanted pattern by forgiving one or more family members, in brackets, including yourself, Divine Masculine. Okay, have yourself a fantastic day. I will catch up with you soon. Okay, take care, much love. Bye for now.